Hello, good morning, Arhrita. How are you?
Good morning. Very good. Thanks.
Excellent. My name is Marty and this is Connor.
Hello.
Okay. Hi.
How you doing? So, congratulations on everything that you've ever done in your crazy, crazy, crazy life. What makes a person like yourself want to clap for 15 hours to get a Guinness World Record? It seems insane, doesn't it?
Well, it wasn't 15 hours. It was 50 hours.
Whoa, that's even worse. That's even worse now.
And no, I actually have a philosophy about, it comes from my meditation practice, about challenging, our limits and trying to transcend yourself. And so, I study meditation with Sri Chinmoy. He's from India, and it's all about the belief that we have, unlimited strength within us.
Okay. You actually hold the record for holding the most Guinness World Records. That's quite an incredible feat too.
Yeah. It's not. I didn't set out to do that. It's just that I enjoy challenging myself so much that it's, and I've been doing it for quite a long time.
Yeah, certainly have. And come here, you've done a lot of wacky, crazy stuff. The one that I particularly liked was the somersaulting for an unbelievable amount of time.
20 kilometres.
Just insane. You vomited a couple of times during that one.
Oh,
but
yeah, sure.
What was the most dangerous one you've done?
I don't know. That's a hard one. That's tough. I've been doing stuff where I lie on a bed of nails and people chop watermelons on my stomach with a machete. That's fairly dangerous.
Pretty dangerous. That's pretty dangerous.
I balance running electric lawnmower on my chin, and walk with it.
Was it plugged in?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's plugged in.
It's plugged in, right?
And running. Okay, you've done a couple of things in with sharks and stuff as well.
Yeah, true. I juggled in a tank with sharks. I guess that was pretty dangerous.
Yeah, and you said one deliberately bumped into you to ruin your record.
Yeah, that's true. That did happen. Yeah.
How does a shark realize that you're trying to do a world record and then just go, no, I'm going to ruin this?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Of course, he doesn't know what I'm doing, but I'm in his space. He's not happy.
Yeah, you've invaded that space. Are you addicted to doing these kind of records? Is this something that
I guess you could say? I guess you could say that. Yeah. I just love. I love the challenge of it. I love training for something, and then reaching the goal. And I try. I try to do crazy things a little because it's fun, and yet I try to also inspire other people to transcend their limits.
Over 600 world records you hold.
That's right, yeah.
That seems insane to us. Have you woken up today? Are you going to try and attempt to do something, or will you just give it a rest for a while?
No, the thing is, you don't just go out and do it. So, there's practice. I'm working on the most, deep knee bends with 40 pounds on your back in a minute. So I'll probably practice that today. There's a record for throwing a hat. This is kind of fun.
Okay. Throwing a hat. Yeah, how far?
Well, it just has to be at least 5 meters, but you have to run after the hat and catch it on your head. So it's which is really fun because it's not easy at all.
No. It doesn't sound like it. You'd certainly like to challenge yourself.
When you said you were going for a record throwing a hat, I was like, oh, here, I could get involved in this. I'd be on for that one.
Do that.
And then, no. So look, you obviously train very hard for all of these, which is kind of putting me off a little bit, but we're hoping to do something. What advice can you give us?
Well, I have to say, it's great that you haven't practiced at all?
No.
Well, not really.
No, we're a bit rubbish.
Okay. So the thing is, it's I don't want to sort of discourage you because, sometimes it happens where, just your pure energy and enthusiasm, will get you the record. But, in most cases, it's really good to practice because probably the people before you have practiced and they figured out the best way to do it. And so I think this record that you're going after is quite fast. It's a very good time.
Yeah.
So it's always good to I don't know specifically what the best way is, but usually there's a bit of trial and error in it. So yeah, I would encourage you to go all out, and then if it doesn't work, you could sort of analyze what you're doing and try to maybe come up with a better technique. And sometimes, even the type of balloon you use or the size of the balloon or the degree to, how how much you inflate it. The Guinness has rules as far as the size, but you can go bigger, or use different types of balloons. So anyway, I totally wish you the best of luck.
But we should train is the bottom line.
The first time,
Try again.
Try again.
I got to be honest though, Arhrita, I looked up the video of the previous record holders for this specific balloon one that we're going to try, and it looked like they tried it once and they just jumped on a load of balloons, like fell flat on their faces on a load of balloons. And me and Marty are fairly good at falling over. Yeah. So I reckon we've got a good shot.
Lots of practice.
I hope so. That sounds great. Yeah, sure.
But I love the words of encouragement that have come. Again, give us some sort of a mantra that we could go into this challenge with, if you don't mind, if you could, because we could challenge channel a little bit of what it is that you have. Come on, give us something good positive thoughts.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess just as you say, think positive thoughts, and and also feel like, I mean, are you allowed more than one attempt?
No,
we might practice though. No, once.
We might give it a go before we do the official thing.
Well,
though.
I think that's a good plan. I mean, I would do that. If you could do at least one practice before.
The problem is we don't have the budget for enough balloons to do it really properly more than once.
That's okay. At least practice, with 20 of them or whatever, just to try to get a little practice in there. But no, I mean, I think also the thing that I believe in is don't think too much. The mind, limits us. So just try to have fun and don't think about it too much. Just go for it.
I think we've got that one down, Arhrita. We're not really going to...
We are actually Guinness World Record holders at not thinking too much.
Yeah, it's kind of part of the job description, I have to say.
You're good right there.
Right, we've started. It's a real pleasure to talk to you. I mean, continued success with doing what you do. It really is. It's inspiring. It's incredible. Keep it up, and we like your style. And thank you very much for getting up early to talk to us.
Best of luck with the attempt.
Thank you.
Thank you. And for anyone who wants to check out what Arhrita does, it's on his website, Arhrita Furman.